Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, because we're back here with this match. We've got Aligon, we've got HellRaisers. It's a decider. What's going to happen? I don't know. I think my prediction is the winner of the knife round will win the match.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that I'm holding a pen.
I'm always holding a pen. What are you trying to do?
I'm no longer holding a pen.
You're not holding.
But I am making a mess in the art studio.
I need the pen. It's like the center of my focus.
I took DDK's notebook and I left it somewhere.
Okay, so my notebook basically is just full of CS notes and CS stuff and stuff for the broadcast, basically. Right, and I leave it here, and I'm like, and I think I even said like, try to make sure you don't like move the notepad, or like make sure that the notepad like stays around here, because it's happened before that it's like disappeared for no reason. And I come in today, I'm like, James, where's my notepad? He's like, oh, I took it to another office. Like, why would you take my CS notepad to another office? James, what are you doing?
Wow, that view. Not only that, but I left it there.
You're dodging the question. Why would you leave my notepad in another office? Why would you take my notepad?
It wasn't, I didn't deliberately leave it there.
But why did you take my notepad? What,
I needed paper, damn it.
But there's paper everywhere.
I mean, technically there's paper like in most places, but...
I took some paper because from this room to make up for the fact that you took my notepad. Why couldn't you take the paper that I just took instead of my notepad?
It had more utility.
You just wanted to peruse my notes.
No, I can't read.
You pervert. Perusing my notes. So, we do have HellRaisers winning the...
Another pistol round.
The life round.
Have they won all the pistols? I mean, life rounds, sorry.
So, so based on my prediction, HellRaisers are going to win this match.
Yeah, HellRaisers have won all 3 knife rounds.
That's not that okay.
They have a habit of knifing each other as well, which makes it even more impressive.
I don't want you to like get caught up on analyzing their ability to win knife rounds.
But
there's more
we've
important
seen
things, James.
You say there's more important things, DDK.
I know.
You just said the winner of the knife round wins the whole bloody match, right? So, sure. Mr. Hypocrite, it's important. It's becoming more and more important, these knife rounds. It's been a while since I have casted Nuke. I mean, you casted like 5 in a row during the DreamHack qualifier or something crazy.
I cast Nuke every day for breakfast.
You wake up and cast Nuke?
Yeah, that's what I... Well, anyway, Aligon moving through the smoke. With the action starting off pretty fast as they go for the upper take. And they do get themselves a couple kills. But it is a 3-on-4 here, and the positional advantage is with Aligon now, as HellRaisers have to kind of retake the fight. And it's not going incredibly well until Simple comes in from heaven with that opening headshot onto dalito. Under pressure here, but HellRaisers cleaning up shop. Mystic coming in from Squeaky, trying to get the one-on-one. Can't find it. Kucher going to win the fight, going to win the day. And HellRaisers with the best possible start one could ever dream of.
That was an interesting gimmick at the beginning of the round there by Aligon, smoke into hut and then just walk through the smoke like...
How they known by scouts?
Like gangsters. Who? The CT team?
No, the Aligon team.
I don't like it. I don't like it when the team who wins the pistol... See, look, what's going on? How do they have an AWP in round 2?
I don't know, man.
Someone must have got a knife and we missed it. Surely.
No. But if Simple just didn't buy anything...
Yeah, but an AWP first round?
Wait. If Simple didn't buy anything, if he's on like $800...
Someone else
and
bought
they
it
win
all
the round,
and dropped
like
it to him.
51.50. Yeah, it's not possible. So he must have gotten a bunch of kills.
Kucher got 3 kills, so maybe he got a knife.
How many kills does Simple get? Hang on. Right, so we got Markelov with an opening double as the upper take does come into play. And
now this is awkward because he's got a retake with the AWP.
Yeah, this is really a lot of pressure onto Simple. You really shouldn't have an AWP in this spot. No need to have an AWP so early on this map, but there are going to be the cleanup frags coming in. Simple with a reload, getting the finish! And they will get the defuse here. So he's going to keep his AWP alive. It does get incredibly awkward if they lose this round, oh my god. But they do lose 3 players. That's actually a pretty big deal because, I mean, the AWP actually means that they have even less money than otherwise they could.
I've got to cut you off, Dan. I just want to make a small point there. Like, while Simple's teammate was defusing, he's looking for the best gun he can find to throw over to his teammate so he can pick it up later on. He had the same gun, but that's not the point. The point is he's you know, it's important to do that when your teammate, just for people who are playing FACEIT pugs or whatever. You know, if your teammate is, say, defusing with an M4 and there's an AK on the floor, then go and throw him the gun.
I'm quick to push onto ramp here. Aligon, they know nothing but a fast pace on Nuke so far today, as HellRaisers are actually shutting it down with a smoke and a quick defensive frag. Simple on the outside with the AWP where you would expect him, and dalito perhaps soon to challenge him after making the jump. So dalito up on the silo now, and Simple's going to probably spot this pretty soon here. dalito just edging out. Edging out. Making sure that he can pop up in an unexpected position. And I think he just did that. Let's quickly check his spot out here, see if he's going to be able to catch Simple off guard. But Simple's trying to jump there to spot him. And there it is. He sees the head. He knows he's there. Only man outside is dalito. He can't really stay there. Gonna have to back off. And nobody left. Almost nobody left alive now for Aligon. They're getting just kind of demolished so far. But khobra gonna take down one. Angel to full, but dalito pushing outside. And I do like how Simple has abandoned outside completely to a more defensive position here.
Yeah, he left it pretty fast. But who's going to get the jump on who? Because he's not looking garage. dalito has no idea where Simple is. He's probably expecting him to suddenly emerge. Who is going to find who first? That is the question.
It's a really good position when you're in a spot where you want to make frags. dalito doesn't care about winning the round. Doesn't care about planting a bomb. Cares about either saving this or cutting off some of the money off of HellRaisers here. But the round is going to finish, and nobody's going to explore this area, but he's going to go for a little bit of an edgy peek here.
Steps.
Big frag, huge frag. Orb goes away for HellRaisers, and they can probably afford another one. No, they can't really. I mean, I guess kucher could feasibly drop it for Simple, but I don't think they'd want to do that.
I think he probably will.
He's gonna do it, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
why he's on the team. That's the thing. That's why Simple's on the team. You have to drop him the AWP.
That is true. That is true. Your Simples, your JWs, your Kenny S always have an AWP on them. They just do good.
It drives the Nordics crazy when I say AWP.
Really?
Because they pronounce WV. Yeah, they say AVP.
But that's incorrect, Jake.
That's Alien versus Predator.
The Arctic Warfare pistol, not.
Exactly. It's an English gun. You pronounce it with a W, son.
Aligon going to be able to rush down another couple frags. This is becoming a bit of a trend here. These blistering rounds coming in, but Dosia able to clean up two players who still are without much in the way of weapons, unable to pick up the guns that they had forced to be dropped from HellRaisers. Aligon have makkeP down below by secret, able to get into the vents, so they might be able to do something sneaky on upper here, as they are looking now for some pushing players of HellRaisers. But sensibly, they have now gone to a very passive posture. But makkeP is just waiting patiently right now.
I feel like singing a song.
Well,
but I don't know any songs.
He's going to just be trying to distract them. He's trying to distract them so his teammate can get through the door, perhaps. And there it is, that's a beautiful distraction. In fact, in amongst the distraction, khobra's able to pick up a kill onto kucher. And wow, they make the round work. And I gotta say, that distraction by using the ladder sound for his teammate to get out of upper, that was beautiful. That was perfect.
Almost music.
It was so smart. It's just such a small little thing.
Do you know any songs?
No.
Oh. Simple's got a scout. He's going to be outside with the scout. I'm wondering if he's going to jump onto the red. Looks like he is. Going to try and get an early frag over the box. Flash coming out, but no challenges outside so far. Going to rush straight through Squeaky and Hart. The defense is not ideal for HellRaisers here. Two people down. That's going to be the third. kucher all of a sudden on his own. This is not looking rosy at all for the CT team. Can he save a gun? At least he could E this AK. E. There's the E. I'm going to try and do some damage though. There's the first frag. Doesn't have a kit. Gotta move fast.
Oh, he baited out the pre-fire there. That's actually gorgeous, but he doesn't like his chances. Going to pull back the weapon. HellRaisers seems overly susceptible to these fast pushes from Aligon. It's not even that the fast pushes are particularly elegant, fancy, or extravagant from a perspective of the fanciful smoke angles and flashes. No, they just got a fast pace and some good spawns, and they just get the opening picks. HellRaisers, that should be somewhat easy with some pre-nades to defend.
Yeah, but again, we don't know if Aligon is a mixed team or if they've been playing together for a while. I think it's fair to say they've been off the radar. So I'm going on the assumption that they're a mixed team and are playing as such, which is probably their strongest thing. Sometimes it's harder to play against a mixed team than it is to play against a full team because they're a lot less predictable. Yes. And it's kind of bedlam, which is what we're seeing at the moment, and it's working. There's not a criticism at all. It's a legit strategy versus a team on a map like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you're a top level team, you have to have the ability to play very standard and passive to kind of see the kind of rounds that your opponent wants to play and have a reactive way to play against it. And we can see that Aligon love to go for these pushes and picks and fast rounds. And this is why NIP had so much consistency, because they have such amazing CT setups. They are very defensive and reactive, but their team play is so good. Their ability to not have to over-rotate and not be too forward and out of position. They never really get quite out of position. That's what made them like have this like 87 win streak. It's just so consistent.
Simple has no armor, but has an AK. It's 4 versus 2. Does he save the AK for his teammates? Markelov with the CZ.
Yes, he should, because that way, what does he have armor? No, so he's got $3,300 on him.
What's not to be?
I think with $3,300 he should definitely do it, but obviously they felt like they had a shot at actually making that work.
Yeah, I mean that means there's a disparity in the money, in the sense that he has more than the rest of his team because he doesn't need to buy another gun. But on the CT side, long term, if they win another round, maybe that makes it easier for him to buy an AWP in future. So I think there is a dynamic to consider there. However, they are all going to be out with the silenced M4 for the time being. 4 smokes on the HellRaisers side. They are limited in nades and money, as you can see on the scoreboard there.
Look at this. Look at the pace again. They just want to go in. This time, HellRaisers is able to find the frags. But look at this. No nades. They're just running in. And you know what? I like this. I like this from Aligon, because you know what's awesome sometimes? When a team's like just been struggling for money. It's like, oh, they just got their ecos out of the way. They've just got their buy-in. And you just rush them with no nades. So you just rush them. Sometimes that actually works, because they just don't expect a rush like that, and you can get that element of surprise breaks them. If they would have won that round, they almost give themselves like this game-winning situation where having too many rounds on the T side for HellRaisers to deal with. But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, wherever they're going, they're just pushing really, really fast. They're not allowing the CTs to get any time to breathe.
Yeah. The problem is that
boy.
I think HellRaisers have a feeling now of the kind of pace that Aligon want to play with. So I guess moves like that are becoming a little bit predictable, perhaps.
Yeah, they can adjust to them if they continue.
And Simple seems to be locking this down here very effectively with this M4. And there it is, the peak from makkeP. It is a shooting range for Simple.
He did have support from Angel outside, which is quite interesting, because if you think about it, Simple's on catwalk firing over the boxes towards the Ts. Now, normally, you would expect the Ts to try and push T-Red to get an angle on him, but Angel had cover for him from Mac if they tried to get that angle. He was smoked out on that occasion, but the general idea is there, and it's not something you see
gonna get the ace.
So often.
No! No, the ace! xelos with 2 frags now, and let's just check this out. If he gets more kills here, that is pretty nice. But he's going to go and save this AK and armor. It makes a lot of sense to try to save this. Oh, he's trying to fake it there. He's actually run past the smoke. That's sneaky. Oh, you xelos, you so sneaky. I do love when people do that. You know, actually, you commonly see that on Banana, on Inferno. Someone will put a smoke down on the corner and then hide sandbags. And it's like, oh, because, you know, they put the smoke there, so why would there be someone to sandbags? It's
Angel's having a moment.
It's having a moment.
He wants to be alone right now with his toxic barrels. Leave me alone.
This is a really nice spot if you're low on players.
Low on self-esteem.
So HellRaisers still with an awkward situation on the money. They've given 3 rounds to Aligon now. For HellRaisers, it has to stop now. It has to stop here. Aligon, they've won rounds like this, where they just have some P250s and an AK thrown in. This is scary as hell for HellRaisers.
3 rounds, not disaster status just yet for HellRaisers, but obviously things are not ideal by any means.
It has to end, James. if they want to win this game, they got to make sure that they are playing really tight now.
Again, this is the last game of this match in this $10,000 cup. Think of all the ice cream you could buy with $10,000. You could even have money left over for a nutritionist afterwards.
And a dentist.
Yeah.
I think the dentist would be the more important one.
Possibly.
Look at this, what's that, resmoke? That's a great resmoke there. Might help them if it's off angle, but there is the opening of the door, and in fact they have a clear shot there. Markelov in a great position. Look at that rotation there for the spray. Markelov, fantastic work, and that's going to clean up the push mostly. There it is, the end of that rush. Aligon deciding that, hey guys, we've rushed every single time almost, buy round or no. Let's take this a little bit slower. Let's delay this rush. And HellRaisers were pretty ready for that. So 6-3 and a big buy for the big men from Sweden. Aligon looking good on the money.
So we'll see if Aligon change up their strat in this round, or if they are going to kind of go for the reverse psychology and just keep hammering. Looks like a change is in order. Got some people on the outside as well.
I honestly think they should keep hammering it. It's been working for them, predictable or not. If they thrive in the chaos, give yourself more chaos. Give the chaos. Stop the chaos. But Mystic is playing with fire there up on the silo. It's a nice gamble to take as the T. The AK is so good for there, of course. And we do see that there's no ult for HellRaisers, so it's a really nice position. And Mystic's going to find the kill up on the silo. Does get traded on though, and khobra's working in on the madness over by main. So it's a very crazy round at this point, and Aligon had left with no position gained. There it is though, the kill onto Angel. It's going to allow Dalito to freely move around, but got to get the bomb first. This is a tough position. He's got to make his way back into lobby to get the bomb, or he's got to find the elimination here. Get taken down there. 7-3, and HellRaisers losing 3 players that round. But you can see that their money is looking pretty okay at this point. Yeah,
things starting to stabilize for the CC team now. Pulling away with a 4-round lead.
They do need to win this one somewhat cleanly. If they lose like 3 or 4 players this time, they're actually, I think, going to be pushed up against an eco. But Aligon have got nothing really. So this should, in theory, be clean. But that said, Aligon have done some crazy fragging with these kind of situations.
Like a ramp push. Going to be 1 down, and the Kucher's going to have to retreat because not enough bullets in the mag. He chooses to stay, and it is 3 versus 2. 1-man advantage for the HellRaiser team, but could go either way now. makkeP last man standing for Aligon.
Players down. Can makkeP make it 3? Could have run through there, but going to get caught off by Dosia. So only 2 players going down. So that's okay then. HellRaisers, they can get the drops in. Angel even feeling so inclined to get a scar.
I think if you're playing ramp solo, you want an M4A4 to help in those particular situations. That 50% increase in the magazine definitely helps stop rushes like that. As we have a bunch of players going outside. Let's see, Angel, is he going to meet them in time? Simple's going to get the first frag as Angel does change his position up. But kind of in no man's land at the moment, rotating backwards and forward between different areas. So he's not going to be contributing for a while. You can see xelos near the ramp area, watching out for nades and smokes.
That's actually really cool. Like, they've moved, HellRaisers have moved a lot in this round. They haven't been that static. HellRaisers has been outside. He's now down secret. He can go back to ramp if he wants. They've got 2 players on ramp. Simple's going to re-rotate back towards... He was outside earlier, and then he went to ramp. So they've been moving a lot right now, and it has been working for them. It can be risky, but Aligon haven't been able to find a way to exploit that, as the HellRaisers have been kind of safe in their movement so far. This is a big moment here. Can makkeP open up ramp? Dosia happy to take that one-on-one there. Not going to find the frag, and they go into ramp. Smoke down, very effective. makkeP gets in there. The point man hit. He's going to be able to make the frag on a kucher. Does get traded upon. Simple, very low though. It's a 3-on-3 now here with HellRaisers, and in not really the best spots ever. They've got 2 guys on the upper site. It's a good takedown. Dalito just running into main by himself there, staggering that push. Aligon not catching a break. Mystic going to be getting the plant down on the lower bottom side. 1-on-2 now. So it's definitely very doable here for Mystic. Eventually broken and taken down. HellRaisers, they are going to go 9-3. They're doing well now.
Indeed they are. So that scar stays alive. I'm not even sure if Angel fired a single bullet that round.
Yeah.
I think for a significant amount of time at the beginning, he was just running backwards and forward between places where he couldn't really engage any enemies. But fortunately, they managed to eke out the round with 2 players anyway. So let's see where he goes. He does have a good spawn to go straight outside this time. Also ramp. Let's see what he opts for.
It'd be cool if he goes straight outside, because he can go all the way to the left without potentially getting seen, I think, if the timing is really good and theirs is not perfect. But he could just go for the face Okay, he's just going to go for the catch there. And Aligon are going to be looking to get this boost up again onto xelos, onto the silo. And that may have been heard because Markelov is right there, and there was a step onto the metal. So it's possible for HellRaisers to be aware of this.
Always important to call when you hear people on the roof, so your CTs can be correctly positioned. You don't want to be completely exposed like where Angel is standing now without any prior knowledge. And that's going to be a one-tap into Dalito's chin. Send him packing for this round.
That's a lovely frag. And I would love it if he would fall back here as well from that position. Of course, the one frag outside, they're not really pushing it.
I'm curious as to xelos' position, actually, because he can jump up if he wants to. But it looks like he's going for a delayed peek. Unless his teammate's gonna push the site and he's going for some crazy wallbang, but I don't think that's likely. So I'm wondering when he's gonna peek, but the bomb is down. Dosia putting in great work towards the A area. Just an advantage in hut. That's also Sniper gonna put in work towards the end.
It's such a late peek from Dosia as well.
What do you think xelos' plan was?
I'm really not sure. I mean, he was just sitting there. I mean, you're not. He doesn't have really great angle for flash or smokes into upper. I mean, the only thing you can really think that he's doing there is either just listening, but then the players up on dog walk and catwalk or heaven aren't really going to be making much sound anyway. So unless there was an upper push coming, I don't know. It did look like he's going for a delayed peek on middle, but sorry, on outside. But either way, we're going to see a quick push into the outside here from Aligon. They're able to take down one player quite quickly. Angel might finally be able to really use more than one bullet around here with this scar, but he does get smoked off, so he's going to find anything here. Looks like he's going to get eliminated by makkeP. I think that was through the smoke and everything. Dosia down by Secret. Very, very important player here for HellRaisers. If Aligon get down Secret, they've got a strong chance for that site, but it's going to get shut down is Mystic on the stairs there on Secret. And Aligon have to go back to the drawing board against 3 players. Not the worst situation ever for the T side, but certainly is going to be a difficult one for the caller.
Still got 2 people outside at the moment. Bomb carrier with 25 HP. Let's have a look at where the CTs are. Kucher could peek outside from there. Markelov holding down the A site. Those are going to be camping in B. So Kucher is going to be the information man if he peeks at the right time. You've got nades coming out at the moment. Nothing doing yet, though. Didn't spot that player advancing underneath him. The grill of Catwalk got in the way there. His position as well could get shot from underneath if khobra can get there in time. Dalito's going to find Dosia and take him out on ramp, so that's going to advance things. And you can see...
Oh! Off the ladder and everything. The insta headshot. khobra tapping away. Finds Markelov. And if he didn't get that insta headshot, he wouldn't have made it up the ladder so fast. He probably would have had a straight up one-on-one there.
Yeah, that round could have gone so differently had Kucher spotted the player. It probably didn't come up on his radar either, I'm assuming, but he was there walking under the catwalk, just obscuring Kucher's vision and giving Aligon the slight advantage they needed to bring their score to 4-10 versus HellRaisers. So if they can bring it to 5-10, then I don't think they'll be complaining too much.
That was amazing there, because that's to make rounds so important as the T side. And here it is, Kucher. Oh, he's got 4 guys looking at him at once. He's not going to have a happy time.
Yeah, his body was completely exposed. He could have left half of it exposed.
They've got to take long quick. They've got to take long quickly here. If Angel holds on to this, it's a really huge deal. Angel, they're not even looking his way. He gets 3 huge frags. That is unbelievable there. xelos left alone, and that is the round shut out completely. Aligon, they had the pace and everything, but Angel sitting there like a beast. And you know what? That silencer.
Yes, that's now you see where the silencer comes into play.
I'm telling you, the M4A1 is still way better than the M4A4.
And there's a perfect example of why. So Angel was on the ramp initially with his teammate there, but maybe he was going to run straight into Secret, which allowed him to be in the right position on long at the right time and get those 3 frags with the help of the silenced M4.
And this is where things can be all over on you. This is why it's a dangerous map. But look at this, the train of the USPs coming through radio. And that is Simple now over at Squeaky. Going to take down 2 players immediately. Great action there from Simple, making it an even situation for his team against Aligon, who now are losing player after another. It is a 2-on-2 now. khobra on 4 health. Oh, misses the potential free frag on Simple. Important considering his health. And
bomb. Sorry, the bomb is. That was also like, oh, cracking.
Awkward moment.
I just totally killed your vibe there. But yeah, the bomb is going. They're just trying to find one of these two players now. Obviously, Heaven a likely place to defend the A site from, and a reasonable rotation.
He saw him.
Kucher this time sees the person outside. Doesn't get a connection though. Will go back inside. Definitely doesn't want to drop the bomb there. He's going to throw it to his teammate. Who's well positioned to plant it for Heaven. Excellent play there by HellRaisers. That is what you call teamwork. xelos going to come out with a flashbang. Won't do much of anything.
They get simple immediately, but Kucher's in with the trade onto khobra. xelos now left alive, 73 health. Kucher in a fantastic position here. This is so hard for xelos. He's going to go for the hold, I think. And barely gets it. HellRaisers going to take the pistol. And this is why Nuke is a hard map. Because HellRaisers, they scooped themselves up potentially like 3 rounds here. They could just be on match point.
Yeah, so do Aligon force it now? Because, I mean, they're in a difficult position where if they force it and lose, then the game is pretty much over. If they don't force it and lose, then HellRaisers are so close that it's, you know, every round is dangerous. There's a lot of pressure. That said, this is definitely doable if Aligon can take, say, the 3rd round.
Yeah, I think they're looking definitely to the bar in the following one. And this is why I like, again, you know, HellRaisers pushing the ump guys first. And they bought the AKs in the Kirill there to make sure that they had a really good advantage on the weapons. Because as long as the AK guys don't get focused on, if they're not the first men in, you should be alright. Like, you should be able to trade easily and get the plant and have the round no matter what. So it's smart play from them, you know, perhaps expecting maybe a bit of a force. But here it is. This is the force. This is the round where Aligon basically say, if we lose this round, we lose the match. We lose our ability to go forward in the G2A.com Cup. They're also playing basically for a guaranteed $1,000 here. So, if I'm not mistaken.
So, 4 fire masses and a Mag 7 it will be. For the CT side, we can see dalito playing close quarters in the A site with the Mag 7. Mystic is going to be playing Squeaky from a passive position. Trying not to get wallbanged. In the meantime, we're going to have 2 people on ramp. xelos with makkeP for support. And the last man is going to be khobra. Just specking the outside. We may expect to see him take a more passive position should he find some engagement out there. The smokes are down outside. He's going to be listening to see how many people go down to secret. And we'll try to flank on at an opportune moment. That was a bit too early and does get taken out by Markelov before khobra can see anything. 3 people left for the CT side. Things not going well. Only xelos and dalito left now. dalito again with that Mag 7. Bomb gets taken out. This is a good start, but he completely misses Dosia, eliminates him anyway, and xelos has pushed back to a 3 versus 2 to dalito with the Mag 7 back of the head. And in the blink of an eye, there are 3 people left.
They know the Mag 7's last spotted on Squeaky. Angel knows he's got to be lurking around the vents. He is sitting precariously close to those vents, though. That Mag is very dangerous within this range. Angel slowly just still hovering around this position. It's a great one, but it's dalito. Oh, he's got the AK now. If he guesses correctly, could get both frags. Gets frag number 1. In goes to Sean Kucher. Will miss it, and Kucher will secure the round. That's HellRaisers now almost on match point. Aligon, it's really tough. I mean, they could buy up now and have like a chance potentially to win 2 rounds, or just bank everything on the next one. Looks like they're going to go for that. They're going to bank it all on the next round.
Yeah, the thing is, it is still Nuke. Like, while the odds are very slim, it is absolutely possible for them to win every round on the CT side. I mean, it's gonna need excellent play, but this is a lopsided map after all.
Absolutely, what a shot there from dalito with the deagle there. And this is why it's nice that the CZ is nerfed to infinity now, because we get to see more options, more diversity in how people find these opportunities with the pistols. Deagle now being used actually instead of ignored for the most part. And we do have just 2 players left alive. dalito, please somebody stop this man. It's 2 players taken down by those 1 leagues, and he is on 19 health, so he's just waiting for somebody to dare to challenge him. It's going to be Kucher. He is going to silence dalito for now.
He was pretty close to that next frag as well. His crosshair was definitely in the right place. So this is all in now for Team Aligon. You can see khobra's bought the AWP with no armor to speak of. Let's see what Dalito does. Hasn't fought just yet. He's going to go for the M4A4 along with makkeP. So, again, all in. We may see the team go for an early frag here to try and get a fast advantage. Are they going to push? Yes, indeed they are. Looks like they're going to go for the early frag.
This is what Aligon are good at. They're good at just not caring and just going for these pushes. Find a great frag there towards Radio, but it is kind of equalized in that Simple's able to open up yard whilst they simultaneously lose position on Radio. So it kind of works out in advantage here for HellRaisers, who now have access to Hell and Heaven, and they can do all kinds of stuff. They can even go down secret. So Aligon playing tighter to the upper side now.
Yeah, interesting positioning there from xelos. Allows his ramp brethren to be safe for a longer period of time, but the frags coming in thick and fast from the T side here. Only makkeP and Mystic remaining. The bomb is still down around T-spawn. Looks like HellRaisers is going to be going for the frags rather than the plant while they still have a bit of time, but they are starting to run out. And now makkeP's position, while he won't know where the bomb is very strong, because the HellRaisers are basically going to have to come looking for him if they are to win this round. Otherwise, they may find themselves running out of time.
The bomb is actually over at T-spawn still, pretty much. So they don't have much time here. This is going to be a mad dash to the bomb side after they get this bomb, and it's going to be up as for sure right now. So,
oh, look at the time.
Where's Simple? Like, he's just chilling up there. I mean, they do have time to go for it. They're kind of dilly-dallying a little bit. They got to go right now. Here it is. Simple gets his arse handed to him by makkeP. It's going to be the second frag there for the 4-kill. makkeP doing a great job in that round, representing Aligon. And again, that opening kill on Radio was a beautiful push and a real... That is them playing not afraid, playing in the moment, not thinking about the overall score, but taking it round by round and doing the best, like going for the play that they think in that round is going to give them the round.
Yeah, it was a fast play. I mean, in those situations, you need to get that fast pick, but also gave them control of an important part of the map. A huge swathe of the map. That's a nice nade outside. 3 people outside, so good damage there on that grenade. Markelov's going to be fishing for some frags. A little bit of damage there, but no frags yet. khobra down to 8 HP already. Let's see where he's playing. He's outside at the moment, and he's got a T to his right already, so the T's taking control of outside. You can see someone down secret. xelos finding 2 frags, Dosia and Simple going down.
That was really key there. xelos was covering khobra. He's got no health over, stuck by CT red, and just 2 players left here. Kucher is very, very close now.
Wait a minute.
khobra.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's behind the wall again, James. These players don't.
Yeah, these walls, I can't see them. I've got to turn them off.
Stop walling, James. God damn it. Kucher going to get caught here. khobra was just hiding there all along, and Markelov now with not much to do other than try to get some damage in. He can. This is almost a fun position for Markelov because he can just go and just have some fun. Just try to see if he can get some kills. Doesn't get anything though. It is going to be Mystic to find Markelov in that one-on-one, and HellRaisers is still sitting on match point, and it's going to be 9 in a row for Aligon to tie this one up. So good luck to in that pursuit.
This is good momentum for the Aligon team. If they can win this round with minimal damage, then their economy will be going in the right direction. And again, they need their guns out every round. If they keep winning rounds and losing lots of players, then it's just going to make their job a lot harder for them.
It's even like harder than normally it is to just like play from behind, because HellRaisers can feel extra risky and more freedom than normal. So they'll be like more unpredictable than normal. So it is going to be hard for Aligon to read everything that HellRaisers might decide to do. Because HellRaisers they don't care about economy, they just care about one round.
You can see they've given up outside. They want to play the long-range game and play with numbers, so they've let HellRaisers have outside. They can play around there if they want to, but they're still going to need to plant the bomb, which is what they failed to do in the previous round. So Aligon won't be too worried about that situation at the moment. And again, they've only got Glocks, P250s. There's the Deagle, of course, on Simple, but he won't get to pop any heads on this round. The bomb is down as well. That's lots of information. They have boosted, however, upstairs, and Kucher's going to be able to get an M4 as well, which could be important. Still, the bomb is in the control of the CT for the time being. Trade frag coming in there. 2 survivors. Dalito with a FAMA, so if he can pick up another gun, then that would be great, but he doesn't on this occasion. So a bit more money to be spent here from the CT team. Let's see how they're looking afterwards. Might have a short pause coming in from xelos. So if you're Okay, so there's a microphone problem for Dalito. I was going to say, if you're Dalito in that situation with the FAMAS, considering they're up against match point, he had about 5,200 in the bank. Do you upgrade your M4, or do you keep the FAMAS?
It depends on the money of your teammates, I think. But I think if your teammates have decent enough money, I think
well, let's have a look at it. We can see their money right now. So that's the money on the CT side, and he had 5,000 with all his items that he needed other than the gun. Considering if you lose any round, you're out of the entire tournament.
I honestly think in that spot, you have to assess how, like, because you got to think of it in a way where the most players that, let's say, you feel like you can lose and still win a round is probably like 3 or something, maybe reasonably. So you got to basically understand that if you can drop enough for the people that could die. So it's a really weird one. The thing is, do you actually want to think into the future at all, or you just want to give your best chance to win every single round individually? Because that's also that might just be the best way to think about it. I think
have an answer after all this.
I think the upgrade is probably thinking about it. I think the upgrade.
You think the upgrade?
I would probably go with the upgrade actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because looking at the money, yeah, again, if a lot of them die, for example, in this round, then they're going to be stretched. You can see makkeP's 1250, khobra 1,000 in the bank, Dalito.
It's kind of hard though as well, because if you lose 2 or 3 players and the guy stays with the FAMAS, he actually has the opportunity to buy maybe, like he can drop his, he would have 5k, so he'd be able to drop 2 FAMASes in the following round, whereas if he gets the M4, he doesn't drop anything in the next round, so.
Okay, so they've resumed without Dalito's money being fixed. So rather than having 5,000, he has $100. So nothing we can do here on a GoTV delay, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I think the upgrade is in order.
Yeah, I like the upgrade. I think you make arguments both ways, but either way, we're going to have the push coming into the upper side. Dalito able to trade off 2 players there, make it a 3rd one. Doesn't need any money. He's got the kills in the bag. Just Angel left over here. Can he cause any additional havoc here for the Aligon side? Looks like he will not. Xelos with the last 2 kills, and Dalito playing a key role in the hold of that upper side with the 3k up close and personal on the hut position.
Yeah, now makkeP should have dropped him a gun, because now Dalito can't buy any nades. All he has is a decoy. So, bit of an error there. In, you know, like, one of those flashbangs could be the difference between winning the round or losing the tournament right now.
At the very least, HellRaisers is ecoing up, so we've got PT50s, a smoke and a flash, and let's see if their upper rush is going to be successful. Dalito in a fantastic position here with the M4, the weapon of choice to spray them all down. Does get taken out, but it is just Dalito who goes down, so they're going to be able to go for those drops now, and they're looking much more comfortable in affording each other the weapons that they need, so that the nades can be bought, as they will be. And Aligon looking quite good at the moment, 6 rounds for them to find in a row. HellRaisers still with the ability to play quite loose and wacky if they choose to, because of that round advantage.
So let's hope Mystic turns out to have a better CT side than he did have on the T side. 7 kills at the moment with the rest of his team on around 15 each. So a slower round here from HellRaisers. Let's have a look at what is going on. Angel going to be smoking off towards Mac, it seems. Simple getting the frag on khobra, and that's going to open things up for them.
That's the Råberg down. That's a really big deal. They essentially lose control of outside with that, and they should respond all by just playing really tight on the upper to lower side. If they can shut down Secret, that'd be really nice, because obviously we're going to see that HellRaisers take long now. Nice frag there. Kucher was the lurker, and the kucher going down means there should be no flank coming from upper or a vent. But if they take long here and get the bomb down, it's very hard for the CTs to go for the retake. HellRaisers have Angel there. xelos is in a nice position here. Below the window, in the corner, he might just get the surprise couple frags that will just shut down the rush. Can xelos do that? He can go straight to the plant. xelos missing the spray. Does take down 1 player there. Bomb goes down in amongst the smoke. Oh, into xelos' crosshairs. Unbelievable now, as HellRaisers are just having the worst turn of luck, and it's going to be a great cleanup from Aligon to get the defuse. Very nice by xelos.
Yeah, that was like the worst possible place he could land. Face first into xelos' crosshair. That was a massive factor there. And it's 10-15. They're getting closer and closer, guys.
Yes, they are. And the crazy thing about that was that if xelos doesn't get a frag there, it's just gonna be the round, I think, for HellRaisers, because they have long on lock right there. But xelos getting those kills opened up the round completely for Aligon for the retake, gave him a huge edge.
Yeah, good clutch play there by xelos. So kucher with an aggressive position in hut. Markelov just positioning himself to take no damage from nades should they come towards the radio area.
Very nice by Angel.
Khobra falling to Angel outside, who is on main. His teammates will know that. Angel jumps down, similar to last round, and gets taken out again, this time by Mystic. We do have a position on hut now, but the flashbang makes him look away. He still gets the frag on Dosia, though. One-man advantage now for Aligon. Mystic positioning himself to stop the plant on the B site here, which may be important later on. Kucher taking out dalito finally. Trade frag coming in from xelos. CTs are well positioned to defend both sides here, and the flank coming in from makkeP could be all important right now.
makkeP going in, and he's going to catch Simple off in the back. No way to do anything to this now. Markelov against 3 players. He's got the AK in hand, picks up the bomb. Here is Markelov. Is he going to get flanked here by makkeP? Look at all angles. Will get taken down, and HellRaisers
first in the dirt.
Looking dangerously close to being overtimed here by Aligon, who were in a very, very nasty predicament. But they are fighting like champions. Aligon seem to have a great ability to take things round for round.
Indeed they do. And let's see, we've got the force buy from the HellRaisers, Simple with the AK. No helmet, which is a big deal here, versus M4s of the opposing team. That's one shot to the face and dead. The star player, no AWP on him. See makkeP just closing off ramp for the time being as HellRaisers slowly emerge. Maybe they were expecting an aggressive push from the CTs. They're quite late into the lobby area. But they were positioned in a place where if they got rushed, then they could easily retreat.
So makkeP there on the position where you can get maybe a quick frag and then drop down onto the ramp if he spots play. Ooh, insta frag from Kucher. Finds the head of makkeP, doesn't give him a chance. They smoke it off, and they can just sit on this now for just a little bit. Oh wow, Khobra's gonna push through the smoke. Very, very gambly play there from khobra, and they have only dalito left against the entire lineup of HellRaisers. The bomb is down. dalito is finished off, as is the match. HellRaisers secure themselves at minimum $1,000 here in the G2A.com Cup, and they will go ahead into the semi-finals to play against the winner Epsilon and Dat in that semi-final. And we do have the second map of that still to be played. Do you have an update there, James?
Yeah, I think we need to wait from production to give us a quick update to see if we are going to play that anytime soon. Just waiting for the info. Okay, so Epsilon is still playing LDLC at the moment. If we can run that match a bit later, once that match is finished, then we will do so. But we will put the info out on the relevant channels when it's time. Other than that, we are going to be back in a few hours with the North American broadcast. Who do we have for that?
We do have, oh my god, I got a mental block, James.
iBuyPower and Danniél.
Got iBuyPower and Danniél. iPower, they lost to Mousepad, which is like,
I watched that match.
I was really shocked to hear that. That's like almost like a how the mighty have fallen moment, because they should on paper win that. So
indeed,
really shocked
I'm
by
sure
that.
Steele was laughing at his computer while that was happening. But yes, we will have iBuyPower versus Danniél later on in the North American part of our G2A December Cup. $5,000 on the line across the pond. Okay, we have an updated bracket, so let's have a look at that and see how people are doing at the moment.
So LDLC, Mouse Sports on the other side of the bracket, which should prove to be a very interesting best-of-3 match here to see who will be in the grand finals. And of course, we just saw Aligon and HellRaisers. Aligon actually did a lot better than I thought they would. They really showed amazing skill.
Yes, they showed good temperament to come back under match point for so long.
I really
on
respect
the CT side, and I'd say good
that.
decision making as well with regards to how they opted to econ match point and then play from match point with a full buy as well.
Yeah,
and that shows some confidence as well, which
absolutely
is really good. But again, once the final part of the quarterfinals is concluded, the European Cup part will continue in January because of the crazy chock-a-block schedule in Europe at the moment with all these qualifiers and tournaments going on. However, North America should conclude on Saturday with the second semi-final and the final one after the other. So again, we will try and finish the Epsilon match today. If not, then it will probably be on Saturday. But we will keep you updated. So that's all from me. Anything else from you?
No. I guess we'll see you guys in a few hours for the North American broadcast for the G2A.com Cup. Remember to, once you leave the stream, to just check out G2A.com and see all the games they have to offer. It's Christmas. I'm sure you want to find some keys. Get yourself to that Christmas spirit. Get to the giving of the games. And check out FACEIT.com as well. Of course, we have so much to offer there. And loads of people are playing FACEIT right now. It's ridiculous. Like, I remember I used to stream, right, some FACEIT games when there's like maximum like 4 ongoing. And now there's like 300 ongoing. It's like, what is going on? This is nuts.
Speaking of the FACEIT platform, I have been bugging the guys, and hopefully soon you will be able to play Seaside on the FACEIT Pug system. I know I love Seaside, and I know a lot of you out there love Seaside as well. So definitely, if you want to see Seaside on the platform, spam at FACEIT on Twitter and tell them that you demand to have Seaside on the platform.
Well, with that note, guys, we'll catch you later for the North American broadcast. We'll see you then.